And welcome back, everybody, as we are on the nightcap here. The final race, race 5 here, where we'll have 6 Pro Series racers going for first place. We're inside the grid lounge here in downtown Cedar Falls, Iowa. This is the GT3 series. We're on season 4, week 4. As we look ahead, as we're about 30 seconds out, Jason, can you tell us a little bit about the cars here today and what we're going to be looking at from what you've seen so far?
Yeah, overall it seems like a pretty level playing field. Ties up here in position 1 in the Lambo, which notably is just a solid car, no big strengths. I see a BMW possibly driven by Jacob. I think he's known to drive that. So we got a lot. Garrett's in the Acura back there. Bo's in the BMW, and Tyler I would have to see, and we will shortly. But Tyler I think is also in the Acura. So we look at this. We're looking at 4 wide, Pete, right off the get-go.
4 wide is right as we head into turn 1 here. As we have 4 racers trying to get it, and it looks like Josh will come out in front. As we have Josh, Jacob, Tyler, Ty, Garrett, and Bo. As 6 racers head towards the Repsville turn, all very, very, very close here. We'll see what happens here. And we got 2 wide going into this turn. As Bo and Garrett battling it out for 5th place back there. To head into turn 7, all 6 racers still very tight. This is a 25-minute race here at Barcelona. Racers get points based off where they finish, so every position matters here. As we take a look here at Ty. Ty has won week 2 and week 3. He's going for 3 weeks in a row. Take a look here at Garrett now. Garrett's sitting in 5th, so a high finish for him would be big time on the standings. As we take a look at Tyler now. He's in 4th. He's looking ahead at Ty. Right. Oh, we have. It looked like there is a wreck,
Oh yeah,
Jason.
we
We
got a
have a
spin
wreck.
out.
Big wreck. I
Man,
thought I saw contact there.
yeah, it looks like Ty, possibly Jacob.
It
Did
looks
not
like
see how that happened.
Ty will move all the way to the back. So big spill for Ty there. Jacob back to 5th, as there is significant distance now between those two and the rest of the field here, as Josh still in front. Josh sitting in 2nd place of the standings, so big score for him, and a no score for Ty would be huge here. As we still have a lot of time, 22 minutes, just over 30 seconds left. As these guys head past the Repsol turn. Josh first, Tyler in 2nd, Bo in 3rd, Garrett in 4th, Jacob in 5th, and Ty back in 6th. Let's take a look here at Garrett, looking ahead, right ahead at Bo here. So he'll try to make a move, and he looks like he's going to do it right now, but doesn't get it. Looks like he tried to go to the inside real quick, but couldn't make the pass. As Bo will hold 3rd. As they head past the Campsa turn here. Take a look. Tyler's sitting in 6th. He's right behind Garrett in the standings. He's got 31 points, so a lot of points here for him would be huge, and he would shoot the leaderboard quite quickly here as we take a look at Garrett. They head towards turn 14, the last turn in this 14-turn race, towards the straightaway here for lap number 3 here, and we'll see what some lap times here are. 143.489 for Josh here, fastest lap of the race so far. As Josh will head into turn 3 here, kind of gaining on his lead.
Pete, yeah,
As
we
he
may have
head,
seen Ty take another spin out back there.
Yeah, so Ty way back in 5th, and he's just, or excuse me, 6th, as he's just crossing the starting line now. Let's take a look here at Garrett. He's in 3rd. He's still close. As Jacob is trying to get back into it here, back in 5th. Josh, though, pulling away a little bit as he heads towards the Kamsa turn on lap 3 here. Still over 20 minutes left, Jason. Plenty of time for guys to get back into it. What does Ty and Jacob need to do here as they sit in 5th and 6th? What do they need to do to get back into this race?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm telling you, 20 minutes left. We can see a lot of things happen. You know, this 1st through 4th position, they're all still grouped up. Could easily see some type of spill, little contact, and even maybe just the traffic. They're going to be running a little slower. You know, there's 19 minutes left now, so I could see Ty battling back if he could really lock in. It's plenty of time to at least get yourself up in maybe 5th, 4th. You never know.
Yep, and they'll hit the starting line again here, headed down the straightaway. So Josh looks like he's slowly but surely pulling away from 2nd and 3rd. As 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Tyler, Bowe, and Garrett still very tight here, headed towards turn 1. A little further back is Jacob, excuse me, and further back from that is Ty, way back in 6th. As we believe he's had 2 spin outs here. As Josh will head towards the Repsol turn here. As we approach 19 minutes left in this race. Remember, this is season 4, week 4 of an 8-week series. So we're here every Tuesday night inside the Grid Lounge here. All these races right now racing for points overall. At the end of the 8 weeks, a winner will be crowned. Ty, currently back in 6th right now, but he's won seasons 1 and 3. Bo, who's in 3rd, won season 2. So everybody else still chasing the championship here. And with Josh in 1st right now in the race, he sits in 2nd in the standings. So, like I said, it'd be big time here if he could get a lot of points as he heads towards turn 13. Take a look at Josh here.
Yeah, Josh has been looking consistent on this track all night. I wouldn't be surprised if he settles in and you know, he comes in with a 143.157 there. Should be a good race for Josh.
Yep, so that's the quickest lap of the race so far here as he heads towards turn 1. Tyler's in 2nd, Bo's in 3rd, Garrett in 4th, Jacob back in 5th, and Ty way back in 6th here. As we have 17 minutes, 30 seconds left in this race. As Josh will head into the Repsol curve. As we take a look here at 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all still very tight here. As Josh will head towards the Kamsa turn. Take a look here at Bo as they hit the Kamsa turn. Reading about that turn, Jason, they say you want to run your car over the very edge of the track and bring it back here and get speed going to that next turn. Is that something that you want to do, or do you want to stay more on the track?
Yeah, it's probably the preferred line. You know, there might be some situations where if you're looking to take a more aggressive line, or you know, if you're passing, for instance, you're going to see a different outcome. But you know, that is a safe route from what I've been learning. But it's a challenge. All these corners, they have their unique spots.
And Josh, as you finish that sentence, Jason, Josh goes for a 142.787, I believe that is, as he runs the fastest lap of this race. as he keeps on pulling away from second place Tyler. As second, third, and fourth are still very tight, as these guys will head towards the Repsol turn. We're on lap 6 with just over 15 minutes, 30 seconds left of this Pro Series finale here in Barcelona. Just take a look here at Bo. Sitting in third, he can see Tyler ahead of him. Garrett's right in his rearview mirror here, as those guys will head towards the Campsa turn. Looking to do battle here and finish as best he can. Every point matters here in this 8-week series.
Yeah,
Really important to get as many points as you can. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, at this point, it looks like the battle between second, third, and fourth, it's really going to be anyone's race. We'll see how it plays out over the next 5 minutes, but keep my eye on these three. It looks like we're going to see some action.
Yeah, it's really interesting that about as tight as we've seen 3 cars stay for this long into the race. We're over 10 minutes, and these 3 cars are still very, very close to each other. So it'll be really interesting to see with under 15 minutes left in here what happens, as they will want to try to get at least second and hopefully first. As Josh still gaining on the field there, he just keeps separating himself little by little as he heads towards turn 3. So Josh still in first, Tyler's in second, Bo's in third, Garrett's in fourth. Those 3 are very tight. Further back is Jacob in fifth, and even way further back is Ty, who I believe was spun out at least 2 times this race. Just unfortunately got hit early on, and then I think trying to battle back, lost control once more. So he's far back there, but still, he'll obviously race as fast and hard as he can. He is a competitive guy, so he'll want to do as well as he can and try to work his way back as best he can with 13 minutes and just over 30 seconds left in this nightcap here. As we take a look here at Garrett in fourth, he can see Bo and Tyler right in front of him. As we take a look now at Bo, as these guys head towards turn 10 here. And now hit turn 12, still very tight and close here, as they'll head towards turn 13. Jason, reading about this turn here, you come in on turn 13, hit a little bit of a straightaway, then you hit turn 14. They say you want to stay off the inside curb on that first turn, as they can throw the car off. What's the thought process when you're heading into that turn 13, hit a little bit of a straightaway, and then you go turn 14 and hit that long straightaway?
Yeah, for me, this corner is probably the toughest one. I actually never felt like I had it figured out. I always felt like I was braking early, just kind of surviving through it. So I don't have a lot of good advice on it, but I can tell you when you get going down that straight and the corner's coming, you're carrying a lot more speed than you really expect, and then the exit's always important. So it's one of those that if you got someone tailing behind you, you're hoping you're going to pull it out smooth every time.
So as we move further into this race, we're now over halfway done. We're under 12 minutes left, as Josh still in first as he continues to lead the field. Second, third, and fourth is still very, very tight as Garrett takes a look ahead at Bo. Bo is right behind Tyler. Let's take a look here at Ty way back in sixth. Now we go back to Garrett in fourth. He's still right behind Bo, who's right behind Tyler. It's going to be a battle here for second as these guys head towards turn 12 here. Remember, you get points for how you finish, so every position matters. So these guys are really going to want to do as well as they possibly can as Josh hits the starting line, headed down the straightaway, with Tyler, Bo, and Garrett not too far behind, but they're very tight with each other. Jacob's further back in 5th. Ty way far back in 6th. As we take a look here now at Bo, who looks ahead at Tyler. They head into turn 1.
Pete, I'm starting to wonder when and if Garrett's going to try to make a move on Bo. He still has 10 minutes. You got to remember tires are going to be a factor once we get down to these final minutes. I'll be curious to see when he decides to strike on him.
Yeah, like you said, he has just over 10 minutes here, so he has plenty of time still, but when will he make that move here? Let's take a look here at Garret. Still in 4th, but still right behind Bo. As those guys head towards the Campsa curve. We're on lap 9 here with under 10 minutes left in this Pro Series final at Barcelona. We now take a look at Josh's hood here as he heads towards turn 12 and out. Josh has just been super consistent all night long. He'd love to get his first win this season here. As Brett won race 1, Ty has won the last 2 weeks. So Josh looking for his first win as he'll post a 142.684. That is the fastest lap of the race. I believe that might be the fastest lap of the night, Jason.
Yeah, it could be, Pete. That is no joke, especially being out there in first. It's just awesome to see him pushing, kind of racing against himself.
Yep, I mean, we know that Josh will still just keep on battling. He'll want to do as best as he can, regardless of how far he gets ahead of this field. As again, we take a look at Garret, looking ahead at Bo, who's looking ahead at Tyler, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, still very tight. Further back to 5th is Jacob, and far back in 6th is Ty. As these guys head past the Repsol turn.
Yeah,
Taking a look at the. Go ahead, Jason.
it seems Tyler found his groove. He's kind of slowly pulling away from Bo and Garret, and just putting in a solid performance.
So Tyler will look to secure 2nd still here, as we have 8 minutes left in this race. As Garret is still right behind Bo here. We'll see if he'll make his move
Man, they're
at
bumper
some
to
point
bumper.
here. They are right in line with each other, Jason. It looks like they've maybe gained a little bit back on 2nd place. We'll see here as they head towards turn 14, the final turn of this racetrack. As we take a look at Josh here, firmly in 1st place, where he's been all race long. As he heads into turn 1, with Tyler behind him in 2nd, Bo in 3rd, Garret in 4th, Jacob in 5th, Ty in 6th. As we have 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this race 5 nightcap here, the main event, Pro Series final here at Barcelona. We got scattered clouds. Air temp is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Tarmac's 97 degrees Fahrenheit. We got 6 racers here, 2 from Heat 1, 2 from Heat 2, and 2 from the wild card race. Got Ty and Jacob came from Heat 1, Tyler and Josh came from Heat 2, Garret and Bo were in the wild card race. Let's take a look here at Bo in 3rd, now Garret in 4th here. They're still really close to each other. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is still very tight with under 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this race as Josh continues to widen his lead, it looks like, as he heads into turn 12 here in lap 11. Take a look at Garret here. We'll see, Jason, we're just over 6 minutes left in this race, and we'll see if tires start to become an issue on the track here.
Yeah, this is about the time we'll see it, Pete. Coming up on 5 minutes. We still got a pretty good tight battle here between Tyler, Bo, and Garrett.
Yeah,
Oh, and
we
we
got
got
a
a
race here as they head into turn 1. As Josh still firmly in first place. Bo just ran his best lap of the race, as these guys are all three still very tight. This is as tight as we've seen 3 cars stay throughout the whole race, Jason. I think all year long, these 3 have been neck and neck right with each other pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes you think if Jacob and Ty didn't get involved in that little bit of a scuffle earlier, we could be having an incredibly tight race just based on the lap times I was seeing. I had a real good feeling this was going to be just something you couldn't miss.
Yeah, yep, like you said, Jacob and Ty both spun out way early. There was contact. Not sure exactly what happened. Tough to tell. But they went way back. I think Ty spun out again, trying to battle back quickly. Obviously, he knows that if you get behind, it's really tough to catch up here. So wanted to make a move as quickly as possible and spun out again as we head towards turn 10 here with second, third, and fourth. Taking a look at Bo, now Garrett, as he is right behind these two. These 3 have just raced right along with each other the whole time, and they're still right behind one another with just over 4 minutes left now in this race 5 nightcap here. We had the Pro Series finale here, 6 racers, as these guys look to finish the best possible spot and get points for the series here. We're on week 4 of week 8. We're here every Tuesday night. We have 5 races every Tuesday. A lot of action, a lot of fun. As we take a look at Bo, you can see Tyler and Garrett both as they head past the Repsol turn.
Oh, Garrett thought about it there. He almost had an opportunity, Pete.
Yep, I think at some point, Jason, he's going to obviously want to make that pass, and he's got 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity here, as Bo's going to try his best to keep third and even fight back from second. Looks like Tyler widened the gap a little bit there. They were all 3 just right bumper to bumper, but Tyler widens the gap just a little as they head past the Campsa turn towards turn 10 here.
Oh,
As we can
Garrett's on the
see all
outside here,
3.
Bo.
Yep, so
Looks like
Garrett
he
makes the
got him.
pass. Yep, Garrett makes the pass. We'll see if Bo can fight back here. He's in fourth now. Still right behind Garrett. So we'll see if he can make a move back into third. As Garrett now will try to get Tyler. As we got Josh going past the starting line in first place. Continues to widen the gap. He has just raced so consistently, Jason, all race long.
Yeah, solid performance. Nothing, can't complain about that. It's a great day to come out and race.
As we take a look here, you can see Tyler, Garrett, and Bo headed towards turn 1. We're over just 2 minutes here, so we'll have one more lap after these guys at the starting line. As we're under 2 minutes in this Pro Series finale here at Barcelona. If Josh can hold here, it'd be a big time win for him. First win of the season. And he'll shoot up that leaderboard as he's currently 17 points behind Ty, but this will propel him towards the front, and he might be in first place, depending upon how the points shake out after this week. So take a look at Garrett here. He just passed Bo for third. So he sits in here. He's trying to catch Tyler, who's in second, as these guys head past the camps to turn. Josh, who's still in first, heads past turn 10. He's way ahead now. He'll look just to finish strong. No mistakes here. Stay concentrated for one more lap, and he'll have his first win of the season. As we're taking a look here at Garrett. Now Bo, who's right behind Garrett. And still, these three are just so tight. There just hasn't been a whole lot of breathing room between any three of them, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, for nearly 25 minutes, we got a little bit of action there. Garrett did overtake Bo, but anyway, we still got a lap left here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bo try to dive in, and heck, we might even see Garrett try to move in on Tyler.
Yeah, so this is the last lap. White flag is out as these guys head towards the Elf turn. Turn one here. All three very tight. We'll see if anybody will try to make a move or if they'll be settled or they'll be okay with just settling where they're at. As these guys head past turn three. Josh still well ahead of everybody. As long as there's no mishaps, he'll finish in first. Get those first place points. As still second, third, and fourth is to be determined here. As we are on the final lap of the Pro Series Race 5 finale here inside the Grid Lounge in downtown Cedar Falls. As we take a look here at Garrett in third, he's still right behind Tyler. Bo still right behind Garrett. As these guys will need to make moves ASAP, Jason, if they want to try to get up another position.
Yeah, Pete, I'm thinking right here, coming up on this corner, we're gonna see some inside lines potentially dived, but I don't know. They're spread out just enough now. It looks like that might not be the case.
Yep, it doesn't look like anyone really tried to make a move there. As we take a look at Josh, he'll head towards the New Holland turn 14, and towards the straightaway. And he'll get first place for the first time this season here at Barcelona as he crosses the finish line. Second, third, and fourth now as they head towards the starting line or finish line. Looks like Tyler is going to get second. Garrett will get third. Bo will get fourth now. As we take a look at Jacob way back in fifth. He'll finish in fifth, and Ty will finish way back in sixth. So unfortunately, this wasn't Ty's day today. Jason had two spills early on there and just could never get back in the race. Same with Jacob. He got hit early, was part of that first spill. He never could get back in the race. So these guys will finish in fifth and sixth. So once again, Josh is your winner at Barcelona week 4 here. First win of the season. Tyler's in second, Garrett third, Bo in fourth, Jacob in fifth, and Ty will finish in sixth. We thank everyone for joining us tonight. We'll see you guys next week as we're headed to Long Beach for week 5 of the GT3 Series Season 4 inside Grid Lounge here in downtown Cedar Falls. We thank you for joining us and have a good night.